Hey, what's going on, everybody? Storm Team 4 Chief Meteorologist Brian Niznansky here. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I have a feeling many of you are watching the game that's on TMJ4 here. And it should be a good one. Let's see where we're at here. Looks like Drake May scrambling. 3-0 in Seattle so far. But if you happen to be watching and you're also on your phone, that's awesome. Nick says, during the game, of course, Nick. Feel free to watch the game. It's all good. If you want to get a little sidetracked or something, tune in now as well. But obviously, we don't have a news cast tonight during the Super Bowl. We will be on tonight at roughly 11 o'clock. But thanks for joining. I really appreciate it, everybody. Again, we're going to talk about some warmer temperatures here. By the way, I know some of you noticed it on air the other day. I had some dental work done, so I'm still a little swollen here. So if you saw that, or if you're noticing it right now, I'm on the upswing, but I had some gum surgery done. So that's why I kind of look a little funny. But yeah, we got some warm weather on the way. If you have a question, a comment, if you want to just talk about anything, if you have a question about when we do warm up, or if we have any more snow on the way, please fire away. We'll have this as an open discussion. Anybody with some thoughts on who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who you got? Who's going to win tonight? All right, let's get to it though. As I mentioned, we have a much warmer pattern starting to take shape. So you see that ridge of warmth out west. If you watch the Waste Management golf tournament these last few days, it's been like 80s out in the Phoenix area. But we'll go through time, this little upper level pattern here. You see how we kind of get clipped a few times with some cooler air? Well, really just once early this week, Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll go back to reality, but really tomorrow and Tuesday, until this little clip of cold air gets us, we're going to be well above normal. Lisa says hello. Yeah, anybody who's watching, say hello. Thanks for joining. I know, of course, we got of course we have a big football game on our air, so I figured I'd hop on here for Facebook. Yes, I'm working tonight. The entire A-team is on tonight. All hands on deck. Obviously, with the Super Bowl on our network, we're going to put our best foot forward at 11 o'clock tonight. I wouldn't consider myself A-team, but they asked me to be here. Happy to be here. Tom says, wish you would relocate to the Northwoods. I loved my time in Wausau. We had a great time in Wausau. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back there when I'm closer to retirement age. Holly says hello. Nick's got Seattle. All right, let's get to it again. Warmer pattern on the way. You can see that here in general. I mean, you rewind a few days ago and we had that huge trough across the eastern part of the United States. Notice how things have really flattened out. Let's look at the temperature anomaly map. And what you'll see here is, look at all that red. That's temperatures above normal. And you see much of the middle part of the country well above normal, if not close to record-breaking Iowa and Nebraska. Notice how inches in our direction, but we never really totally get into the, big time warm-up. So above average, nothing like springtime or anything yet. We're not calling for 50s or 60s or anything. So yeah. By the way, I see Tom's comment came in from Facebook. I assume he's watching from the Northwoods, but if you are watching this on or from YouTube, if you are watching this on Facebook, I highly encourage, maybe not now, but afterwards, searching for me on YouTube. Started a YouTube channel there. Just trying to hit every avenue I possibly can reach. I'm new to this. I'm 43. I really should start to get more into the digital world, and I'm trying to do so. So search Brian Niz on YouTube. Find my YouTube page, Brian Niz Weather Whiz. Brian Niz Weather Whiz on YouTube, and subscribe there as well. Facebook's great. Of course, I'm going to still be on Facebook, but I want to simultaneously stream this. All right, so you see above normal through Monday, Tuesday, kind of backing off Wednesday, more average temperatures. I still think we're slightly above normal. And then notice how, in general, no big cool downs, just either at average or above average these next several days. Let's look at the GFS computer model. And the GFS computer model outputting temperatures will go through tonight, 20, maybe for a low. Then tomorrow, 30s. I think this might be a little low. I think we get into like the middle 30s tomorrow. It pops off at like 34. And then Tuesday, some upper 30s. I really don't like this model run, actually, as I'm looking at this. I could see us cracking 40 on Tuesday here in Milwaukee. In fact, as we look at the next 5 days, now you got to factor in the lake too. Lake is like halfway frozen. So even if we had like a big warm surge, we would need a strong southwest breeze to offset the lake. Ed says, hey, Niz. Hi, Ed. How you doing? Getting ready to golf soon. Here's the highs the next 5 days in Milwaukee. 36 tomorrow, 40 on Tuesday. It's going to be nice to have a driveway completely clear. Wednesday, 33, Thursday, 32, and Friday, 34 degrees. So a nice mild week ahead. Have you guys been watching the Olympics? Have you been enjoying the Olympics? Really interesting climate, again, with the Olympics. This was similar for like Vancouver, Sochi, where you have a much different climate in the main area, like Milan, as opposed to the mountain regions up towards Cortina. So Milan's 3-day forecast here, which, by the way, if you're just hopping on now, and if you've been on, please don't be mad at me for repeating. I just want to let people know, yes, side of my face is swollen here. It's getting better. I had some gum surgery, some gum grafting. So it's getting a little better, still a little tight, but better. All right, so look at Milan. I mean, like a 50-degree climate in the winter, very typical for Milan. Obviously, that's not great for winter sports, so most of the outdoor events are going to be up in the mountains. So if you look at tomorrow's forecast in Cortina, they've had a lot of snow over the weekend in spots in some of these mountain locations. Tomorrow, the snow chance really backs off, but temperatures are favorable. Some rain in the southern parts of Italy on the boot, but up in northern Italy, not much going on. Just a lot of clouds tomorrow in the mountainous region. So, yeah. Our weather, I got a question that came in. Okay, so Stacy wants to know any snow in the future. There is a very small chance of a light mix tomorrow evening. I'll show you here that on our graph in-house computer model. But not much accumulation. It's been annoying, hasn't it? Like no big storms, but all these like 1-2 inch snowfalls that have just been like annoying to shovel. It's like every other day. Here comes the next chance. A swirling clipper type to the north of us, and we might get a very light mix tomorrow afternoon, evening. Best chance of that north of Milwaukee. Again, honestly, I think this could be a mix of rain, sleet, and snow, and very, very light. Not going to give us any accumulation, but that window, again, looks like tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon through Monday evening. Some accumulating snow possible in far northern Wisconsin, and that's where there is a winter weather advisory for tomorrow. Again, you're talking north of Green Bay. So for us, really not much snow in the forecast. I'll leave up the 7-day forecast, and then we'll address any questions, comments. But really, things are looking quiet this week. Things are looking mild this week. Pretty easy week of weather for commute, for travel, for everybody. I know snow lovers are going to want a big snowstorm, but that's not in the cards. I don't see it long range either right now. So here's a 7-day. Again, you got that mix north late tomorrow. Slight chance of that. And then, yeah, the rest of the week looks quiet. There is another storm system we'll watch for the middle of the week, but it looks like high pressure blocks it and sends it to the south of us. So really not a big deal. Holly's been enjoying the Olympics. I have too, man. It's been fun. How about Lindsey Vonn? I mean, I hate seeing what happened to her. It's great to hear that she's okay. But like, talk about knowing that you gave it your all, right? To ski with a torn ACL. And I know she had a mechanical brace on, but I mean, no one can call her a quitter. I'll tell you that. That was crazy. Watching Super Bowl in Sheboygan, Jim says. Stacy says, yes, super annoying. I agree. These like 1-2 inch snowfalls have been awful. If it's going to snow 2 inches and I got to get out there and shovel, then yeah, I want more than that. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, Sarah's Lindsey Vaughn. It was terrible. Anyhow, yeah, again, thank you all for joining. We will be live tonight, roughly 11 o'clock, our newscast. But until then, of course, Super Bowl. Really appreciate your viewership on television, online here, digital formats. Again, as I try to broaden the reach here, we're going to try these Facebook Lives to be simulcast here, and then I also have my YouTube channel. So search for Brian Niz Weather Whiz on YouTube and subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody. Gosh, who do I want tonight? I really don't like any one of these teams. You guys like one of these teams? I can't stand, I don't know. I'm scarred from Seattle. Never really liked the Patriots. Don't have any money on it. Let me know who you got.